Welcome back to Dualsighted. We're back. UFC 264 is already stacked as is with the trilogy of McGregor and Poirier. And the co-main event is, that has the possibility to be the fight of the night, and it's against it's number 2 ranked welterweight Gilbert Burns, and he's facing off the 4th ranked welterweight in Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. So once again, Burns versus Thompson, aka Wonderboy, is on UFC 264 in T-Mobile Arena, co-main event right before the trilogy of McGregor and Poirier. I'd say this is a good appetizer right before the big meal, huh?
Yeah.
So it's gonna prepare us for the McGregor Poirier. I say this has the potential. This could be most underrated fights in my opinion. But to get into it, Gilbert Burns is the underdog at plus 125. Meanwhile, Wonderboy is the slight favorite at minus 140. But Burns is 19-4. Last fight obviously coming against Kamaru Usman in February 13th of this year. Which Burns obviously lost by TKO in the 3rd round. Although the 1st round, Burns definitely got that one. Burns knocked Usman down, and it seemed for a second there that Usman was gonna, lose that belt to Burns, huh?
Yeah.
Burns came out really good. He looked good. In my opinion, I think he's the next contender, right? I think he's better than Colby Covington. And there was reports that Covington was offered a Burns fight, but Covington may have turned it down. I don't know if that's true, but Covington, if he did turn it down, he's good for him because Burns is a tough opponent. As for Wonderboy, he's 16-4-1. His last fight was against Jeff Neal, where he won unanimously. And, Wonderboy has a 4-inch reach advantage at 75 inches. Burns has, his reach is at 71 inches. And Wonderboy is taller by 2 inches. Burns, his style, the way he's going to come out, he's heavy on the wrestling, heavy on the grappling, as Wonderboy is, famous for his striking, being heavy in this striking department. And, karate is his style. Obviously, one of the, if not the best karate fighter in the UFC. GSP up there, but Wonderboy, you could just tell the way he fights. That's just, it looks like he could have been, the Karate Kid if they didn't, cast the other kid. What's Burns' game plan to beat Wonderboy? Obviously, Wonderboy isn't. He's not
known for his grappling.
But obviously there it is right there. Burns' game plan, huh?
Yeah.
Burns got to come out. He's got to take him,
But Burns, he has power in his hits too, though.
Yeah, people underestimate that. So you got to look at that. And Wonderboy's been knocked out by Anthony Pettis, which was a very high, it was a big shock. What year was that?
It was 2019.
2019, and Wonderboy was the heavy favorites, and Pettis beat him. Everyone was shocked. Huh?
Round 2.
Yeah, round 2. As for Burns, once again, he got knocked out his last one, TKO'd. But he's got to come out wrestling. If I'm Burns, I think Burns is the best all around fighter. In this matchup, Wonderboy is only the striking departments. But Burns, like he stated, he has power behind those punches, those kicks. But at the same time, Wonderboy, if you've seen that fight, him against Masvidal, he likes to throw those side kicks, keep the distance, which I think that's gonna have to be in his game plan to keep Burns, away, and he has to be ready to defend the takedown, which I think obviously he is, so that's Wonderboy's game plan. Keep the distance, just be aware of Burns. Because Burns, he has, he's heavy on he's heavy on the wrestling, grappling, but I think he was the only guy to knock down Usman, which I don't think they even counted that as a knockdown, but he clearly knocked him down. Let's do some predictions. What do you think? Who do you think wins this one? I got Gilbert, Burns, even though he's I don't know who made the odds, but I think Burns is he's the underdog, but I got him by, I say submission.
No, I'm going to say knockout, Burns, round 2.
You say Burns? I say submission. I say round 3 submission, Burns. He says knockout, Burns, and in the second round. So we'll see. We're obviously going to react to that. I don't think we're going to be here for that fight, huh?
July
10th. Yeah, we're definitely not going to be here, but we're still going to react. So just stay tuned. So once again, this is Dualsighted. Follow us on Dualsighted down below. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Comment down below your thoughts, who you got, and thanks for watching. Peace.